Thank you for tuning in to Vandalay Guitar Repair. I am your host, Sean. On the workbench today, I have this very cool Washburn 5-string. This is an Axis bass, XS5. Don't know much about him. Looks cool though. It is my buddy Chris's. He's an excellent bassist and honestly a hardcore icon in this town. So happy to be working on his stuff. He's a good guy. Anyway, it's making no noise, and I know that the barrel jack is bad. I've already pulled it loose. So let's go ahead and replace that. I don't know if anything else is going on, but I have to replace that anyway. I don't know. Let's find out. Hang tight. I'll put you in a good place to see. Okay, so here's the preamp. Everything looks good. This wire needs to be. I assume it has a good connection. I don't know if it's spliced. At least have to cover it with something, some tape or something. But first things first, let's see if we can switch this out. Red and black. All right. I'm going to turn my fan on. Not going to be much to do here. This thing's already pretty loose. All right, I'm going to tin these wires. They already have some. Actually, they're pretty tinned. I don't think I'll need to. Let's put the new one in. And with an active bass or guitar, you have to have a stereo output. So that is what I have. Right. There we go. So this is going to go ground, and then red, and then black. At least that's the way it was on the other one. I'm going to assume that's it. If not, we'll move it around. Worst things can happen. Let me get a little bit of solder. And we'll just make sure this has a good connection. That looks good to me. And red. Okay, right through. And it's tinned enough where I can stay until I get some more solder on it. Oops. Tiny bit more. All right, looks good. And the black one should go right here. All right, there we go. Before we do anything, let's see if it works. Get a cable. Okay, so that is our problem. But these pots are really dirty, so I'm going to clean those up. The switch is at the verge. No reason to replace it today, but it's probably going to go soon. Let me get some deoxit and clean this up really quick. It should take care of that. Okay, so I'm tightening this barrel jack. There's not a lot of room. These things are kind of a pain. I mean, you can't really see when they fail too well, because of the way that they are. But also, there's not, in my experience anyway, there's not generally a lot of room when you're installing one. This has a lock washer behind it, which is, you definitely want one on a barrel jack. Let me get some better pliers. I'm going to have to use a needle nose. I'll just have to wiggle it a little at a time. So a wrench isn't really going to fit. Again, that's one of the issues. And I don't want to twist the barrel jack itself, because it will unsolder my wires, or break them, even worse. So anyway, this is how I'm going to do this one. And then I'll get this tight, and then we'll clean all these pots, and we'll check it again. And I'll make sure that I cover this bare wire. All right, so that's tight. Let's get in here with the deoxit. And again, kids, deoxit is your friend. It's going to be kind of hard to get to. I'm going to do it. And the good thing about this stuff is it's not going to hurt anything. It won't hurt your electronics at all. Just get it in everywhere you can. And it'll evaporate quickly too. But it won't hurt guitar finishes, nothing like that. This is one of those seal switches. I don't love these. And they're okay. Sometimes I've had them work forever though, don't get me wrong. I don't know if I can get anything in there. I'm going to try. I'll turn it over and get that too. should hopefully take care of most of the scratchiness. Alright, if you have knobs, use them at least every once in a while just to keep them clear. Let's plug this in again, see if that's better. That one's a little noisy, but it's way better. Alright. Let's put her back together. I'm just going to cover this this up with a little bit of tape. Okay, just put a little piece of tape on that. Well, a little bigger piece of tape maybe than it even needed, because I want to make sure it doesn't short out. Although it came to me with nothing on there, just bare wire, and it didn't short out. So maybe it wouldn't anyway. Either way, I like it to be extra safe. I hate for this to break down on them during a show. Alright, so I'm just going to put these 4 screws in, and we're going to color this base done. I will send Chris a message, tell him he can come pick it up whenever he wants. With that, please like, subscribe, tell all your friends. If you're in the Louisville area and you need any repair work done, or even if you're in the vicinity, let me know. I'd be happy to give you an estimate, work you in. If it's something that is within my scope of practice. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, listen to Rifle every day. Rock on. Love one another.